Well, I guess before I turn it in for the night, I guess I'll bless y'all with another one. Press one. It's for KevRow University. This is just a blessing from the U. Yeah, this is just a blessing from the U. I was going to go live from the U, but I'd rather have a great call-in service in the morning at the U and just go over 30, 45 minutes of kind of like deep thought with my university. Those of you who are learning history right here at the Row, you feels me? Make sure y'all paying attention. I'm not opening no phone lines unless somebody say I'm calling in. You feel me? I'm cool. I just stumbled across some of the most important information ever at the U, and I couldn't even wait till 7 o'clock. Press one. I couldn't even wait. I said, why not just bring the U to Coffee and Kush TV for a moment? I couldn't even wait because I'm excited. I was sitting up here looking. I don't even know what the fuck I was looking at. All I know in my brain, I can't get this Hellfighter picture out of my brain. Press one. And I'm sitting up here like, what is it, bruh? What is it about this damn John Smith? Press one. This nigga got my motherfucking attention. You know that shit. Nigga, copy that. We do the Benjamin Harris, and we found that he was a president and all this other stuff for the Titanic, man. But why is my brain still on him like we missing the major factor? And guess what? I think we was looking at him and imprinting his face in our brain. So no matter what character we see, we would always find his ass in history. And why him? Press one, it hit me. When it hit me, I was like, oh, we got let's say we got him again, Mr. Gillespie. Mr. Gillespie, remember him? James Blaine from the Titanic, Mr. Gillespie. We'll get to him another time. But always these eyes, this mouth, who the fuck is this guy? Right? Press one. Nigga, where is Waldo? Hey, check this out, y'all. They didn't notice, but my favorite book on earth was a Never Ending Story, right? That's when I was a little kid. My favorite ADHD book to keep me busy while I was on punishment 24/7 was Where's Motherfucking Waldo? Press one. Nigga, I'd fall asleep with my head on that book on punishment. Y'all really fucked up with this one. Press one. So, Tammy, good to see you in the chat room. Where's Waldo? It really is. I'm going to wait a second because I deserve 100 likes. I deserve 100 likes just for this little weak ass video. We're going to have an awesome class, or we're going to have an awesome night. That's dependent on you. I don't care. I got a new show coming, new program. It's already got 3,000 subs over there. This is the U. We on that night. You feel me? I got a new show. It is already ready to be monetized. Shout out to the U. So, yeah, I do want to talk about this one thing because I feel like I've graduated in this small span of time since I've been off the air. You know, it's something when you do your homework, but when I do mine, so you do know they are characters within characters creating their own little dumbass worlds. Press one. Having their own families and relationships in these dumbass time immemorial history timelines, and when each character passed the next character, which validated the next character that made what you're going through a reality. I ain't gonna lie, I don't write shit. All freestyle bars, battle rap type shit. I don't write shit. Lord, I'm so excited. It's like I got it right here, but I don't want to say nothing because I like the suspense part. I like the suspense part of what the fuck. And then I don't want to get off the air so soon. Shout out to my Cash app for not even knowing what I'm talking about. Just support the broadcast. Why not? Shout out to Taj. Shout out to you. Say Kev feels good. We feel good. Whatever could it be? Get those likes up over 100. Get them over 100 right now. I'm only on for 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how y'all live. But I found this guy. I'm gonna try to stay away from curse words, but I really not gonna try to. I found him. I searched this character out high and low. Press 1. And I really wanted to find him. Remember I told y'all? This guy right here. Press 1. He's the dirtbag I'm looking for. That's an even Steven face, right? You can't forget the face of a person looking at you and hate your guts. Press 1. That's LAPD seniority right there. Get in line right there. Press 1. Nigga, if Heimlich Himmler returned, press 1. Got old, press 1. So who is he, family? Who is he? That's what I want to know. Who is he? Who is this diabolical? Who is this diabolical to off your firstborns? Press 1. How many did I say? 6 to 8 million? Press 1. Guess what came across my YouTube page? Boy, do I got a story to tell y'all. Mike Tyson. And guess what Mike Tyson was talking about? Press what? Guess. Now I would never thought this ever in my life. Press what? Guess what Mike Tyson is talking about? Mike Tyson is a scholar. Press 1. He's a scholar. Shout out to Mike Tyson. Oh, he played y'all. He's smart. Passed the university already. He already a degree. He already got a degree at the U. Press what? Y'all want to hear what Mike Tyson say? Let's go to Mike and see if we can. Let me see if I can bring this up. And help y'all understand. Mike Tyson is talking about Leopold II, who killed 8 to 10 people. Will you believe this? Press 1. My eyes lit up. Listen to me. I say, wait a minute. King Leopold. What did he do again? Remember we brought up King Leopold last year at the U? Briefly about what he did in the Congo. Then we found out the real Congo was in the Americas. Press 1. With the Louisiana Purchase and the theft of all the gold. Press 1. So I started thinking, 6 to 8 million, huh? 8 to 10 million. All right. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. So now I'm interested. Press what? I'm interested now because my frequency is on fleek. Press 1. Sisters at the nail shop, my shit on fleek. Weed good, nigga. I'm smoking, I'm learning, I'm educating at the same time. You feel me? Doing my thug dizzle. Right here at the U. Right here at the U, right? So I say, damn. I gotta show the classroom this. Because we was talking about King Leopold when we was talking about the Hellfighters, when we was talking about the World Fairs, the animal zoos, the man who was cutting off their hands so the Africans, bam, press one, he knew how to break a nigga. Press one, then he put niggas on top of niggas. This is him. This is him. I want you to know tonight, nigga, this is your Adolf motherfucking Hitler right here. This is Adolf. This is all of them. Nigga, Roosevelt, nigga, all of them. This guy right here, right? I'm gonna show you his plan right here, how this can be his son, it can be whoever you want it to be, but I'm gonna show you something. Listen to Mike Tyson.
The elite people do, especially in the 1900s, the Gilded Ages, they experiment on other human beings who are inferior to them.
In the 1900s, he said in the Gilded, because he thinking Middle Ages. You see how he went from you see how automatically my class can see his brain go from the 1900s to the Gilded Ages. What's that, medieval? You see what I'm saying? Time immemorial combined. It's to throw you off, but did you hear what he said? It was experimenting on people in the 1900s.
For natural resources, for gold, diamonds, coltan, rubber. Yep, absolutely. That's where the rubber boom started.
Remember, guy used to cut their hands off. His name Leopold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Press one. Mike talking to his descendants right there. Press one. He knew how to break them. Mr. Leopold. Russian, communist, type person, German or something that you know has something to do with Nazism and white supremacy and often of other ethnic groups. Let's just say that. Other ethnic groups. I hope YouTube passes that one. Ethnic groups. But the cold thing about it, I start saying to myself, wow, here's a murderer. Here's a murderer. Now, it just so happened somebody else sent me some information. I'm going to show you something. But let's pay attention to Leopold.
King Leopold II.
That's what Heart of Darkness is all about.
Yep. And King Leopold's Ghost is another great book. And there's a picture that you're talking about that's so brutal because they think there was 20 million Congolese that lived in Congo.
That's right.
When King Leopold came
he did a number on, you can't imagine.
8 to 10 million killed.
That's why he did a number on them like in the 1870s and 80s and 90s. He died in like 1902. Around that time Leopold died, and he did a number on those people. And listen, he just went in there and did it without anybody, and they had to stop them eventually. He just got too brutal.
Well, people in Europe thought that King Leopold was like a hero,
right? Because he's bringing the light
rubber
into the dark.
Then they found out what he was doing, and they said, "Whoa, this guy's a monster."
Killed 8 to 10 million people. They think like half the country there, and then the rest of the 50% that lived, half of them were missing one or more limb because if they weren't working hard enough, they would cut off their hands.
No, they would cut off their babies, their wives. If you don't work, if you don't bring me this amount of rubber today, I'm gonna cut off your daughter's hand. I'm gonna castrate your son. I'm gonna do this.
Absolutely brutal. Where the picture you're talking about, I think there's a bunch of them out there, but there's a father reaching out for his daughter.
You saw that picture?
Yep, he's reaching out for his daughter.
Pieces.
Yep, and his daughter's hands had just been cut off. And
I promise you this, that's scripture. That's in scripture. That's in scripture. There's your scripture right there. The 10 million, that's you. They put your 10 million somewhere else, from Africa somewhere. That's you. I found AL. That's you. You know how I found them? Now, I'm going to pause this right here because I really ain't trying to get no copyright strike. You know how I found them? Somebody sent me something. I'm looking for King Leopold's shit right here, the limbs that they cut off, but I'll end up fighting. My heart is beating because Mike had to check them. You see that? They playing it soft. Mike had to check them. He did more than that. Press what? No. He did more. They talking like little kids. Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah, over there in the Congo, over there, Mike. Yeah, Mike. Nigga, that spirit hit Mike. Nigga, he'll have a fucking Lord put something in Mike. Mike, they talking about you. What? Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep. Yeah, Mike. Over there, Mike. Over there. Y'all think y'all went through something, Mike? Yeah, that's why we love you, everybody now, Mike. Yeah, poor guy, Leopold, bad. Almost like Hitler. Worse? Mike says worse. How many he killed, Mike? Fuck, 130 million. Got half the country, Mike. The other half he did what? Force him to work. Not in FEMA camp. Not right. Well, are they gonna do what to the woman? Oh my goodness, I gotta worry. They will kill the women. Press one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Poor people in a land far away. That don't mean Africa. That can be from Alabama straight up to the north. Press one. That can be any far away. I'm from California, but I'm on the East Coast in a land far away. That's it. They was moving us by trains. They don't want trains and slaves to even be in the same conversation. Y'all gonna be like, they had trains? Trains. That's what? They don't even mention trains and slaves. Don't even bring it up because they gonna think trains and slaves. What the fuck year was this? Press one. Africa. And once you find out it was all here, it's a wrap. Everybody on earth right now is fighting for the Queen's diamond. No, it's mine. Hey, that young representative, the Queen stole it from me. My family, everybody come from Merriweather. They gonna kill each other for the diamond and lose it in the ocean. And the crab from Moana gonna take it. Cause he's so shiny. This world is insane, man. This world is insane. But before I go to sleep, hit the like button. Who's that in the super chat? Awakan, shout out to you. I got something for you. You feel me? I just taking my time because I really don't want to leave. You know, so I'm looking at this guy. Somebody sent me some a picture, right? It's a gentleman. Do I got this right here? It's a gentleman on there, right? By the name of Carl Heinrich. Press one. Carl Heinrich. I'm not Russian. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's like the Heinrich ketchup. Heinz. Press one. I said to myself, no, wait. They sent it to me and said, this look like your boy. Press one. I said, what boy? She said, Theodore Roosevelt. Press one. The trust guy that you always talk about. I said, sure you right, Ray. Ain't that a bitch? Press one. Big mustache. Big enough. Play the role. Got you. Right? Press one. I'm looking. With a little twist. I'm looking, and I'm comparing them to Roosevelt. I'm doing a good job. I'm having fun. Like, oh, the audience gonna love this. This is before I found this, right? I'm having fun with this. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck their ass up. They think I'm coming with Theodore Roosevelt, right? I'm gonna fuck their ass up with this. Bam! I'm like, yeah, we got him. Press one, got him. But guess what? If I say we got him, then I'll be doing a disservice. Press one. I'll be doing, because we don't had him 3 times. Somebody in the chat was said, this is the third goddamn time. We got him. We got his ass, right? I'm going to show you a magic trick. And I'm sitting him here like, no. Who is this nigga? That's crazy, right? All right. He's the dude playing the dude. That's the dude that's playing the other dude who got a family, who created the other guy. That's one. So this guy right here, I'm going to make the news. I'm going to go make the news as the smartest man on earth. Watch. I promise you. They're going to say, Kev, what did you graduate? You must went to Harvard. What did you do? I'm going to say, I didn't do nothing. I played video games, ate candy, press one, stayed out of gang violence. You feel me? Was the local player like Day-Day and kept my rims clean. Them 20s right there. Press one. I mean, them 10s, but we keep them clean, though. Press what? So we got him. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to flip out. So, since y'all already know, damn, all right, that's him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That guy, Heinrich, and him. But guess who I found? Guess what? Who was this in my Cash App? Shout out to you for your support. Shout out to Tammy Brooks. Shout out to Brian King. My people love truth. Look, this unbearable truth. No plausible deniability, right? I'm here to do it. Right? So I'm looking up Carl, right? And I'm like, Carl look like Cub got them eyes from that ship. That picture will not let me go. Press one. Because I told y'all, this nigga look like Roosevelt. Well, if Roosevelt is this nigga, and I said Roosevelt is the reason why I'm saying that. You feel me? And then he still look like Roosevelt, but I'm saying if he's Roosevelt, then he's got to be Carl, right? Right? Press one. So he's got to be Carl. So my focus is still Carl. Let me focus on Carl. You feel me? Let me my high ass at the crib. Let me focus on Carl for the classroom and shit. Fuck Teddy Roosevelt. That without that beard, people will come up with anything. Let me focus on the thickness of his mustache. You feel me? Kind of like styling bitch ass. You feel me? And I can say bitch ass because nobody likes them. Press one. We all know we've been duped. It's about who's going to solve the equation. It's about who's going to solve the equation. So I started looking up Carl, right? Oh, if that didn't fuck you up already. Press one. I think y'all don't need a break for this. Y'all gonna need to sit down, bro. Y'all gonna need to sit down, bro. We're gonna have a talk in the black leadership. Cuz the trust buster. Now we know this guy became president, but this guy the Russian. But as president of the U.S., all our money came up missing, and they became everything. Press one. Just roll up. This is gonna be hard. Guess what? Guess I look up Carl, and guess who popped up? Guess what Carl popped up? And you better not say Carl Winslow. You better not motherfucking say no goddamn Carl Winslow. I see Sharp in the back. Carl who? Nigga Carl Winslow. You better not say no, y'all dumb old niggas is in the background. Nigga, not Carl Winslow. And look at the dumb nigga driving on the road. Look, Carl Malone. Guess what Carl came up? You damn right. Press one. Carl motherfucking Marx. Press one. You damn right. Carl motherfucking Marx. I said, I'll be damned. Santa Claus, you piece of motherfucking shit. Press one. Guess who came up? Carl motherfucking Marx. Press one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had a brain orgasm before I came on. Secreted all my shit. Press what? Nigga, my brain said, oh my God. Not like this.
this.
Oh, white.
Not like this.
Do you know who Karl Marx is? Oh my goodness. So many thoughts, right? What? Yeah. Wait a minute. Ain't Black Lives Matter Marxist? Makes sense, don't it? George Soros, Marxist. Black Lives Matter, Marxist. Everybody Marxist. Communists. Not Nazis. Commies. Not Nazi is a theater of war. That's a lie. Marxists. All of them. All of them. Press 1, America. America. Ooh, America. God share his grace on thee. See? Y'all done fucked up and let Mr. Gillespie know exactly who John Smith is. That's why he's playing the guy that's playing the guy that's playing the other guy. And that's why the guy playing the other guy who became president became the trust buster and gave this guy and they family everything. Because they took the trust from King George, the black heir. Press 1. King. And they said you reject it. Press 1. This is all facts, G. So, Marxism. That's what it is. Karl Marx. Now, I said, is this Karl Marx? Press 1.
Not like this.
I said, is
Not like this.
Karl Marx? And you hid our tragedy and our Holocaust in the theater of war? Oh my goodness. Well, if this is you, and this is you, and these are the firstborn, well, then it all makes sense on why you would say to their offspring they came from Africa. Dark side of paradise, when I asked that question, I wasn't talking to you. When I asked that question, sir, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the people of my class, not you. No, you block people like that. There is no opposition to KevRow. You can't even be in opposition at my university no more. There is no opposition. There's Professor Xavier and the X-Men. There is no, oh, I'm coming up with my own right here. Oh, you know what I thought, Professor X? There, you ain't never heard of X-Men. Say, Professor X, that's some bullshit. No. Press 1. No, Professor X. No, I'm using my sidekick ability to show you Beast and Cyclops and Storm and Jubilee, and I'm calling y'all out. I'm not talking to Magneto and his haters. Press 1. I'm not talking to Magneto nor his non-thinking ass haters. I'm talking to these people who can see. Press 1. I ain't got time for it. If we got real portraits, there's no reason for fake one. Press 1. What I'm saying is, I don't know if I'm 100% right. Press 1. What I do know is I'm real close. I'm so goddamn close. I can taste it. You feel me? I'm starting to think exactly what I know. Press 1. Exactly what I know. Dude, that's some weird shit to say, but hell. So Carl, I find him. 424-209-9506. I'm just saying, I'm not coming up with this. Well, I was kind of just chilling. But it's not like it don't make sense to who would do such a thing. To who will have it in this Hitler came out of nowhere. Just came out of nowhere. Shit, a little dye, a little mustache cream. Shit, that can be Hitler too. Press 1. I mean, he got a mustache. Press 1. I mean, he was on some other shit. Press 1. I mean, what is it to cut his hair? Press 1 and catch him in World War I with all this miraculous Marxism, communistic ideal, socialistic bullshit. Press 1. Do this, and then after World War I, because they were still around. Just go ahead and just press 1. You know, it's very possible. It's very possible. Hey, speaking of Adolf Hitler, he had bags under his eyes too. Press 1. That son of a bitch had bags under his eye too. Now that I'm thinking about Adolf Hitler, he had bags under his eye too. What the hell is hair dye? At this point in the game, they was changing up all they face. This the bitch that can be J.P. Morgan, if you ask me. He can be any one of these son of a bitches. Press 1. They all linked the same. Pray he can be any if you ask me. There's a lot of makeup and shit. And they don't even need prosthetic. It just whatever. But as far as he go, I think Leopold II or third is that guy sitting right there. That's a Leopold. That is a Nazi manifesto, communist manifesto type of dude. Facts. And then judging by what we saw with what's his name? Not Richard Nixon. But the other one we found as a Nazi. Man, we Nazi hunters. That's what I'm saying. What's this? What the fuck is this? A picture of Hitler. He could have been anything. But Hitler is known to have bags under his eye. That's not Adolf Hitler though. Let me take that off. That's a decoy. You see? And then Roosevelt come in, and what do? He takes the trust. He takes the full trust. That's his big lip ass right there. He takes the whole trust. Press 1. He got a big nose just like who? Just like J.P. Morgan. See? You can't trust none of them. The whole thing is communist. You can't trust none of them. He got a big ass nose. I thought, listen to me, I didn't know I'd find somebody with a nose fucked up as Teddy Roosevelt like J.P. Morgan. I didn't think that was possible. Press 1. And all this is just, freestyle thinking. This ain't, I'm not saying that's not him. I mean, that's him, but man, that's a eerie Russian for you. And if that's him, let me find you can't even find a real picture of Marx. And when you do, he got a full beard. Yeah, full beard. But it's the same statue. The way he sit, the way his status is, the way he posture himself is just like Roosevelt and them. It's the same shit. They're giving up the same Bulgarian look, Marxism purest thoughts. Capitalism will be replaced by a socialistic collective where all were equal in ownership and rewards of production. Now, did you get rewards of production? No. I bet you his whole manifesto was your whole 1900s over here in America. I bet you. I bet you when I go to sleep, that's why this happened. That's why this happened. That's why y'all was blocked out. They the ones who brought that workforce union, the arm, the women with the strong arm, all working as a collective. We're in this one building America together. But they were really socialistic, communists, beating capitalists. So they destroyed the capitalists, which was you. You was a capitalist because you're a businessman. And your workers be making bread. That's why they flipped it on you. Press 1. Through international shell corporations and shell companies by way of Disney. Press 1. Kev Gills, the giant slayer. Press 1. Stop it. I do all this in the name of God. Press 1. Because y'all listen not. That's why. So he might be. What I'm saying is, you may have so much socialism and saying, oh, our country is turning into a socialism. No. Your country may have been already socialist. Its whole thing, its whole operation is now not socialist, communistic. With the death of real capitalists. By democracy, words like democracy and you can do better and all this goofy shit, when in return you, as the people with the trust who gonna accept the deal, got fucked out the deal. Now, didn't you get fucked out the deal? Everybody was given land, everything within the federal government. You the ones who built it and you didn't get nothing out the deal. That's what Trump was talking about. That's because they were dealing in the Communist Manifesto on black people. Press 1. And this is what they not talking about. Tamika Mallory, y'all are communists and Marxists. That's what you are. That's where the fists come from. Where do the fists come from? Where do the fists come from? You know the little black power? No, I'm black and I'm proud. That's an international workers thing, to turn themselves black. All the workers is black. So now you know why everything you say brings them joy, because you're saying we're black, we're all one, but you're black, and now the Indians is black, white people black, Mexicans is black, everybody black, because they black anyway. They are refugees with no states looking for refuge. That's what they always been. Facts. These are facts. So that's black in law. You feel me? Needs to be emancipated, know how things work off their debt. Press what? Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, bro. So you can look up anything on Google. Let's go to Google real quick. And you can type in Marxism and stuff like that. I'm rather concerned about worrying about the fist, because this is what they got black people trapped in. Press 1. The black fist. All this and all this. This is the unification. Worker unite to build this one social ideal, Marxist, racist, Nazi society. That's how. Press 1. So that's where this stuff come from. And as long as you look, Black Lives Matter. Look, CCP, the Chinese Communist Party. Remember, Donald Trump was like China, and they're doing all this. They all won. They all Marxists. The whole world is communistic over you. For sure, you can't be free at all. They need this. You feel me? It's acting like it's a resistance towards capitalism, but it's actually a transition into socialistic, communistic mix. That's what America is. perfect blend of that. You feel me? And you in a propaganda war, and you're fighting communism. We fighting it right now with truth and honesty. Press one, and letting the people know exactly. The military couldn't do this. Couldn't break this down to the simple man of the why. KevRow is blessed. Gee. Kev Gills is blessed. Gee. On why, how you are caught up in Black Lives Matter. What happened to the Black Lives Matter money? Who told you what happened to $3 trillion, Mr. Gillespie? Remember? I told you, Trader True. I told you, he beating up people now. He's not a humanitarian anymore. He's beating up zero. Kev Gills still here with the truth. Press one. Remember, I told y'all they gave all the money to the Democrats through Act Blue. Oh, that pissed me off. I don't like Democrats at all. They gave all the money to Act Blue. And then I said, oh, y'all walked into your own drug deal. They gonna blame y'all for misrepresentation of funds so they can walk off. Press one with all the money and support Ukraine and run with the Nazis. Press one, man, here it is. Here it is. Who they blaming? Oh, 5 million here, 10 million here. I said 3 trillion. Y'all niggas is weak. Press one. Scared of the truth. Scared are you not man enough, which means you can't be emancipated. Because you don't understand law to a degree. To no degree. And you think you a degree. To no degree. To no degree. Press one. You no degree. Thinking you something. Press one. And the republic for which it stands. Press one. Incredible. Incredible. So y'all just been fighting for Marxism this whole time. What's Marxism? Well, it's how they ended up with all of how the royals ended up all over there with the Russians and Germans, and how all their names changed. And you lost your status in the world. Press one. How did that happen? Jamie Loons, while you using emojis, you got anything to say? Yeah, you already finna get up out of here, Mr. Jamie or Mrs. Jamie. Yeah. This may be one of the best finds ever right there. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This guy can be motherfucking Teddy Roosevelt for all you know. The scandalous trust buster who stole America's wealth. Press one and took it overseas. Huh? They wasn't here in the 16, 1700. They know some of the history. But they just illustrated themselves in history with pictures and artwork and said, look, here go Queen Victoria right there. She had a spring of babies, and then one of them grew up to be the queen of England. But some old madness. And while you believing in the illusion / illustration, the whole time, these are the same people playing different roles on different continents. Look, head in hand, the Masonic pose. It ain't even that it's Masonic. It's a secret, of course. You saying Masonic, but it's really deeper than this Bulgarian secret postures of hiding hand. This ain't even none of that stuff. This ain't even none of that stuff, bro. Y'all be too fast, Hakeem Salam, into Illuminati and this one and that one, when it's really just Russian and Bulgarian families signaling each other that, okay, I'm part of this, but this guy right here, Marxism and Leopold, the Red Cross, Margaret Sanger, and all of these so-called Americans who are all Marxist presidents, this is what you've been stuck in this whole time. What's up, Mr. Bay? You've been stuck in the dream world and being sucked dry of your resources right here in the Americas, aka the land of the monkey, which they hate you. You know why you're the monkey? Well, George of the Jungle. Press one. What about Curious George? Monkey. What about They've been calling you a monkey. You just don't know why. Press 1. They call your king a monkey. The monkey king. Press 1. They put your monkey king on the planet of the ape. They call all y'all monkey. Joe Rogan said he went to a black neighborhood where he was in the movie itself. Now, damn Planet of the Apes, all the black people he was around, and all of the races around the world say, yay, he's a good guy. Unbelievable. No. They trying to mark and take him off his $62 million deal. Everybody's being judged at this moment. Yep. Yep. Through fraudulent conversion of estate property. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. And that goes back into the trust and how they were able to do so. After you failed, during a crisis in which they tried to pretend it was a time of war and all this other shit, but it was really an extermination on you. Who else would do such a thing but Italy? Who else would do such a thing but Italy? Who had the resources to do such a thing? Who had the resources to come in as humanitarians? Who was your firstborns assigned to during the war? How did you become an Italian Nazi? Press 1. How? Why the world just say Italy on this stuff? No, these people are a part of the axis of evil, bro. The Red Cross, Italy, Rome, the Pope, all them. So you telling me America went against the Pope? Get out of tone. That's why they didn't teach you history, correct? Fuck that. America is Catholic, fool. They gained everything. So how did they lose? And all the Nazis end up over here. They religion, they deaf religion, they white Jesus, they deaf, they sun cult religion, Mithra. You saying Jesus, but you really worshiping Mithra. That's what you really doing. You worshiping Jesus as God that resurrected, and he came from the dead. That's what you worship. When God said, yo, Jesus is going to resurrect the dead, you thinking he already resurrected when he ascended. Remember? You getting everything confused. You getting everything confused. Your teachers don't got you confused because they are workers of the same federal. Press 1. You got to understand that. The Red Cross got these people over here. And they came on ships big time. Big time. And I believe the Red Cross was also for the removal of millions of Afro-American bodies. 8 to 12 million bodies. That probably are the ones over there in the catacombs. In fact, the way our history class is rolling at this point, I'm going to pretty much bet those are Afro-American, Italian ones who died in World War I at the bottom of the catacombs right there. And they really came from, they are America's, on this land, firstborn, who all died at sea. And what do you got over there? The Holy See. Where they at? The belly of the beast. Where the devil come? Where the beast come from? And who's riding it? And who dies? And what do they all do? They all give their power to what? For one what? So all of the funds and allocatings from there go where? Straight to the Pope. What you witnessing here, you better just keep your head down and just praise God that asteroid don't come hit you. Just thank God. Just thank God, G. It ain't even no time to be playing around. Socialist Labor Party 1877. See, I told you. There it is right there. There go Danny Boy. Another hitter. There go Danny Boy. Danny Boy say, look, bam, look at this one. He's advanced. See? A whole army of these people. There's nothing to Google it real fast. You can make the connection. What he did was he probably connected it with America. Press 1. he probably connected it to an American, and that's what I'm thinking he did. 1877, Labor Party worked together. Oh, they working, slaving. The kids is working in mines, everything, anything to be over here and out they country, and be over here, see some lights and shit. Oh, said press 1. See, they got these little Shriners and these dang Callaways and these other people got y'all thinking y'all had feathers in y'all head. And the first people y'all met, y'all was savages with clothes that was raggedy with no clothes on, and y'all lived in teepees on Turtle Island floating through the universe. Press 1, speaking a language that only had 6. Think, stop it. Bars. Our people are the most innovative, created everything around here that people use on the daily and don't give us no credit for. It's written that all of our inventions will be just dismissed. But it's written right there. You can see, oh, that's a brother, that's a brother, that's a brother, that's a brother. Oh, my goodness. But you just ignorant. That and low confident. 424-209-9506. KevRow. Hit that like button and subscribe. I bet you that guy is that guy playing the guy. That's the guy. That's how that one guy was able to trust bust and separate you from, that's what a trust buster is. Separate the estate from the beneficiary. Got it? Now you can really watch the show, that video, Stolen Legacy, with that old white lady and her tell you about them stealing the trust and why they're boom. Because Roosevelt, the trust buster, Hitler made off with the gold and came up missing, all of a sudden died some damn where nobody know. Press 1. Argentina and all these little things, when really it's just a changing of the clothes. Doesn't matter. Press 1. Doesn't matter. That's crazy, right? That's crazy to think about that. Like, damn, am I like trapped in a? Yep, you trapped in a Truman Show. Afraid to step out. Like straight up, set right there in the comfort of your own thoughts, and you keep yourself entertained because you're afraid. That's why I be like tripping on the dudes, but it's just the men itself. They like, everybody's afraid, so they don't like to speak. Because the truth is, no matter how many gangbangers it is, how many white supremacists, niggas with AR-15, doesn't matter. Y'all all on the same side. Doesn't matter. Y'all all on the same side, doing the same exact thing on a grand chessboard. Y'all all doing this, and the real truth is, they got you afraid. Ain't gonna be no water tomorrow. They put on the news, if somebody cut the faucet and the water brown, in your soul, you're gonna feel like it's a water. If you watch that type of shit, you're gonna feel like it's a shortage. It's this and that. So I'm taking a break off of social media. Like, really just chill and use this as a medium to keep my word out and pump great information and move on. You feel me? I'm just detaching, running this program right from here, and the people that support, y'all just been doing what y'all been doing. So I ain't tripping. Nothing. I'm like, we're gonna take a break, chill out, because this is a lot of information when you're talking about this and King Leopold and the changing of identities and stuff like that. That's just some deep shit. But listening to Mike Tyson know his history, at least to that degree that it was in the 1900s, then most of y'all who know what happened here, because we focus on what? Early 1900s and what happened. Now we can relate that to what they said they was doing over there as I said, they all coming over here. They all coming over here. It happened to you. Holocaust, they can call it whatever that they want to. 10 million Negroes. They was beaten to uproot you and make your people forget. These people did something ruthless. I mean, real scandalous. Press one. Real. And I don't even know if they can relate to it. I don't know if they can admit that. That's deep. I don't know. I don't know if they can literally stand before God and say, "Nah, that's not true." Press what? We can't. No, we said sorry. We gave them countless times to lace up their bootstraps, and then God say, "But it's theirs." What do you mean you gave them amp time to get their bootstrap? You're on their property. Have you paid them lease? Why? That's probably why they can't get the bootstrap. Because you ain't gave up what you're supposed to give up. You're supposed to be on a 50-year lease, and your taxes supposed to be paid to real people, not to yourself. That's why. It's supposed to be paid to the king, but you playing around. You don't kill the king, offed him, told the people, look what you did to Jesus, but to the Christ. You don't kill the king. You don't kill the Christ, messed up, murdered him, set up the death cult under Peter, press one, under Peter, press one. They got you thinking Judas hung himself on a tree. No, they hung Jesus on a tree. Judas, Peter, he was hung upside down on a cross in the church, in the Catholic Church. You take your pick. You take your pick. That's why they don't have Jesus on the ring. Kiss my ring, this is Jesus. That's not Jesus. That's Peter. Saint Priscilla, Italy, press one. So you worship a fallen angel in his fallen state, not in its repentant state. You worship a fallen man, a fallen angel, chasing knowledge and having an excuse. Press one. Facts. You worship the chain that you worship the angel that was on Tupac's chain, the angel of death. What he called himself, Black Jesus. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you, you all worship the angel of death, the prince of this world, G. Priscilla means snake. Press, let me see. It better not. It better not. It better not mean no damn snake. Press one. It better not. Confirm that, please. Before I do, confirm it. It better not mean snake. 3 times Jesus refers to Peter as Satan. Does he? Told you. 3 times he refers to him. Ain't nobody Satan in the Bible but Peter. Press one. Ain't nobody Satan in the Bible but Peter. I told you, anybody getting called Satan in the Bible, all this Satan talk on the earth, all this Satan talking, all this, there's only one person. That's why I say I believe God. I don't believe Peter. I believe God. I'm taking my risk. Nah, bro. In the beginning, God told Adam and Eve, and then they would beguiled again. No, bro, that's where we went wrong. Right here is obvious, bro. Y'all got me like, oh, this one. Cool. He say, get behind me, Satan. Peter has something going on, but Jesus had issues. He sold, because they was robbing Peter and Peter to pay Paul. They was robbing Paul to pay Peter. It's a Serpent King, Kev. Come on, somebody talk to me. Somebody talk to me. Wait a minute. I'm going to have to roll up. I was going to leave. It better not say Serpent King. It better not. It better not. That means we jumped all the way to the final level. Press 1. You ever seen King Koopa at the end of the Mario Brothers? That means Belisk. That's Belisk. Just let me know what it is. Belisk, Balaam, Baal, Belial. Press 1. Give it all to me. He got a bunch of names. Remember in Devil's Advocate, he said, remember the dude who called earlier, he said, God, it's a bunch of gods. There's a bunch of names for God. That's Satan. That's that spirit right there. That's that right there. There's a bunch of gods and all this other stuff. Yeah. SBDM Radio, you got to call that in, champ. I'm trying to get clarification. I'm trying to get clarification on something specific. Let me see. That's what it's called, right? Copy. Let me see that. This is going to be simple right here. Oh, shit. Okay, let me see. Oh my goodness, okay. That's what I like. That's what I like about this class. Let me know. Let me see. Oh yeah, St. Peter's Basilica. So basilica, let me see what basilica meaning. You're right. You got it. You're absolutely right. It's French. Oh yeah, oh my goodness, you're right. Mystery of the Bronze Snake. Ah! You're right. Mr. Gillespie. And the tomb, the hunter of the seeker of knowledge. Press 1. I told you. We're going to get there. You just keep talking. You just keep talking. Told you. That is correct. It looks like Amanda has to call it in. Press 1. Knowledge and wisdom. Press 1. Don't deny until it's confirmed. Rule number 13, section 4B C307 4HF 103. Press 1. It's an amendment. It's a fucking amendment. Press 1. So it's the Serpent King. Now, ain't this something? ain't this something, y'all? Ain't this something? Check this out. Ain't this something? Now, what did I tell y'all? The brazen serpent. The Serpent King. The brazen serpent. I get it. The worship of the brazen serpent. Press 1. That's true, bruh. And you know how I know it's true? Bronze snake of Moses in the basilica. It's all there. Unbelievable. This is what the Mexicans called something else. I get it. Hey, my phone line. Oh, y'all was calling? Oh, I must have missed your call. Call back 424-209-95. I don't know if you was calling, but look at this. Let me see what this is. Somebody said, look at this. Bingo. That's why the Pope's that little office looked like a whole viper's head. The cobra's nest. Oh, y'all busted. You feel me? Wow. That's why that looks like that. Because it is the serpent, the teachings of the serpent, the tree of good and evil. Press 1. Shout out my friend TK from South Africa, who's tired of Kev Gill blaming every black person that look funny to us on Africa. We sorry, y'all. We sorry. Y'all produced TK. Press 1 and TK helped us understand. Well said, TK. I ain't never understood no African brother like my brother TK. Accent and all, we get everything. That's what God do. You feel me? I thought Africans talk a whole different way, like hooga booga. But no. That's because I was raised by King Leopold and racist. That's why. I got an excuse, Todd. Press button. We gonna be old men talking this shit. We gonna be old as hell talking this shit. But look, it's all about that. And what did I say? Now, wasn't we just talking about Jesus being what? He's saying to you, I am what? The brazen serpent. Didn't I just say that, Todd? Didn't I just break that down? You feel me? Big, hold up. Big third 88 smoke said Kev gotta be a 33-degree Mason. Kev ain't no motherfucking way. Eric said, no, fuck that. This nigga Kev is a fucking Illuminati. Ain't no fucking way. That's next, y'all. I'm Illuminati. But it was you who said Illuminati only means the illuminated one. That's one. So, Big Third, for me not to have graduated nothing, I'm going to go nothing at all. I ain't never won a national championship, a sixth player of the year, a touchdown. Nigga, I ain't win at flag football, bro. I get fucked up on Madden, bro. Thank you, bro. I'll take that, bro. That means you must think highly of me. Because you must think highly of a 33rd degree. And if you think that highly of a 33rd degree, just put me, a nobody that ain't did nothing, all the way to the top. Press what? Damn. Let me get out the way. Get out the way. I'll do it. Press what? That's hilarious. I'll take that as a badge of honor, sir. Thank you for that, mother. I guess you've been good by that. I don't know. In your world, that's probably a good thing. I don't know. Press 1, but listen, they got a whole motherfucking that's why everything is kind of like Jesus was coming out of the pits of hell, Press 1 with the Pope. Press 1. So if you type in on Google Images, the Pope Jesus seat. And they'll say, oh, that's the seat of Jesus. And that's Jesus. That's not Jesus. That's Peter coming out of hell. Press 1. I'm going to show you right now. That's Peter coming out of hell. See, when y'all say he rose from the dead, press 1. Y'all, these are the teachings of Peter. Press 1. See why they make him look like he's half dead and half alive, and he's coming out of it. And why? Because this is the seat of Peter. You know, in Revelation, they say they know where Satan's seat is. This is the seat of authority and of dominion on earth. All your kings and queens just submitted all of their power to the teachings of Peter. Press 1. Facts. I'm a monster. I'm something else, G. God prepared me for this a long time ago. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Hey, what's going on, Professor Coop from Chicago?
What up, Coop? Talk to me, King.
Yeah, I see everybody, we all talking about the St. Peter's Basilica, the Pope, the serpent's head, the bronze serpent. You was talking about look up on Google Images as to what that seat is and what the seat is called.
I didn't say look it up. I was breaking it down what it was.
Word, my bad.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, but it's called the Throne of Lucifer. And from what you've been teaching us in class, that ain't nothing but the seat of Peter.
Wait. What's called the Throne of Lucifer?
The chair with the weird statue behind the Pope that's supposedly Christ, but it looked like a lizard man with a whole bunch of roots coming out of him.
Why would you say that's called the seat of what?
It's called the Throne of Lucifer, like when you look it up. But from what you've been teaching us, if Lucifer is Peter, then that's the seat of the Pope. That's Peter's chair. That's right. The throne of Peter.
So every Pope gets the ring and gets the seat and gets the staff of so-called Moses, correct?
Exactly. And then they also get the name, kind of like what you've been showing us with Karl Marx, Teddy Roosevelt. They all just imitating Peter on another level. Everybody becomes Peter when they get to become the Pope. Everybody becomes Peter when they become the president.
That's right. Everybody becomes what?
That's all. Everybody becomes Peter.
That's right.
When they become the president.
Oh. And so
then we all just taking turns being Peter. And at the Vatican, we got when they put that white smoke through the chimney, everybody gets to celebrate because we got a new Peter. And they just bury the old one.
And he has risen.
He has risen. It's some crazy stuff, man. It really is. But it's exciting, too, at the same time.
Yes, sir. It's a different, exciting, funny feeling thing. I got you. Anything else, champion?
No, that's all I wanted to ask, Professor.
My man. Thank you for that. My man, Coop from Chicago. Man, God bless him. Out there in the world, putting constructive thoughts together and calling into the program with his thoughts. We've been on this for so long. I don't know how you cannot. 424-209-9506. That's on you. But that right there this is what they want. You know, this is the Mickey Mouse effect, the rising of Lucifer on earth through the teachings of Peter. And what was Peter doing? He was practicing something else. He was practicing, and Jesus wasn't going, remember? He wasn't going. Jesus found out, oh, no. So, yeah. So, the Pope is known for sitting in inverted seats. Press 1. You just are not accepting the truth. Press 1. And don't understand. You not understanding how it's demonic. So you got to be broken. It got to be broken down even further. That upside down cross is Peter. He was hung on a cross upside down. And you got to know that. That's what you worship, an upside down cross. Now, when Peter rise, the cross is inverted. You know how they invert everything? That's the mission, is to invert the cross. That's what makes him rise from the dead. Press 1. Do you understand? So with that, they're taking the story of Tammuz and Ishtar and mixing it with your lineage. So you believe in the dead, in the metaphysical. Your thoughts are metaphysical. Your spirituality is dead. Everything is metaphysical. It's not in the physical. That's why nothing that you pray about or that you do ever manifests itself, but things that you put your hard-earned money for, and you still say, I bless God. Blessings come like on another level. You going to work in your check. That's what's supposed to happen. Press 1. It's supposed to happen. Y'all didn't see the rainbows go over. Like I said, rainbows mean something totally different as well. Necromancy, worshiping of the dead. That's what Catholic people, caustics, and that church got people worshiping the dead. That's why it's called the Day of the Dead. Who they worship? The dead. Because they bit from the tree of knowledge. So the tree of knowledge told them that they can worship the Day of the Dead and go to heaven. All they got to do is use whose name? Say it. Jesus. That's it. All you got to do, you can do whatever you want to, because Jesus died already for your sin. I mean, that's what it is. Jesus died for my sins. So after all this sin I'm finna go out and do, I can go and pray after this. And I'm washed in the blood, because he died and his blood was bleeding. And I take it in spiritually as my faith. I don't care what you say. I'm going with what God said, and everything they think in their head is Antichrist. Press 1. Rainbow came when the queen died was a warning. It was a remembering of the covenant. Not a warning, but a sign. Remember the covenant. That's what the rainbow represents. For Israel to remember. It's all by contract. It's all by covenant. Honor the covenant. You got a moral duty to honor the covenant. You want God to honor it, but you got to honor the covenant. You the one out of bounds. You the one out of place in this place, because you not doing what you supposed to. God is already, he changed not. The contract is already signed by God and done deal. It stands forever and ever. You exiled yourself, listening to foreign gods, foreign women, foreigners, strangers, aliens, blacks, gypsies, and seances, and crystal balls, and everything else that they got in the circle. Rather than listening to, it's easy, just listening to the Father and living. Knowledge of good is evil. It's okay. You can do it again. That's all right. Yeah. That's all right. Here, take Planned Parenthood. You can do this 30 times. There's no convention because Jesus died for you. That's not what Jesus said. I didn't die for you to do this. That's not what it say. Jesus didn't say, oh, guess what? I'm finna die because y'all get to do whatever y'all want to after I do this. I'm finna go. I'm finna do this. And guess what it's gonna allow us to do? Party. So take this. Party on. And in my blood. That's what you think is going on? Like for you to just keep doing and doing and doing and doing and doing? Press 1. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm glad that I give my mind time other than just the reckless. You know what I'm saying? Say 50 Hail Marys and you'll be okay. Got that too. Yep, I'm going to pray for you. Got that too. Be the most sinful people. Talking about, I'm going to pray for you. That mama don't, Every time, I'll do it. Press 1. I look like Gilly the Kid. Hot fast forward a decade. Gilly the Kid look old, bro. What are you talking about? Fast forward a decade. You saying I look older than Gilly? Man, stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. I'm gonna get at some mine. I'm gonna get at some mine. You know why? I'm gonna see what exactly. He looks old.
Listen, man.
And he looks like a foreigner. Excuse me for a little bit of comedy real quick. Bro, bars. Gilly trying to look like me, bro. His real life, his real name is not even got nothing to do with Gills, Gilly, Gillespie, Mac, nothing. He not a part of nothing but a foreign entertainment group. Bars. KevRow. Listen, he bald-headed because he ain't got no hair. Because in his nature, motherfucking bars, nigga. This whole thing is missing. Press 1 is natural. Him and Wallow got big, bald, Ewok Mac and me heads. Press 1. They ain't got no hairline. I'm gonna get my hair cut anytime. I just choose to be bald. They, press 1. They really have to be. And then he look shitty. Press 1. He don't look like a real Gillespie. Press 1. So stop it. Let's see how he talk. Let's see if he matching it. Kev.
I'm only gonna tell you this one time, Ross. You better stop fucking playing with me, man. You hear me? And mind your fucking business, man. Because you went on a nigga Instagram page commenting about me, calling me out my name, my nigga.
Nah, this ain't Kev, guys. Stop it. Anyway, back to business. You ain't the only one with big wallets. Press 1. Back to business. Coffee and Kush TV. He the only one that floss his girl all over YouTube and then be like, don't say nothing about her. Press 1. Y'all better not say nothing about my girl. Press 1. I'll bring the whole Philly down on your head. Press 1. I mean, he too emotional. He too emotional. That's why Birdman don't fuck with him. Birdman say, I'll come do the interview, but the co-host can't be there. The nigga who created the shit can't be there. Birdman said, yeah, Woody. Yeah, I go sit down with Wallow. That other clown can't be there, Woody. So think what you want. Gilly the King and he's Gilly the Child. He don't know history. So I'm not worried about what you think about Gilly. He's not as bright as me. Let's say I do look older than him. He's still not as bright as me. He don't dress better. You feel me? Ain't nothing about him better but the $2 million he got to work for something he sold to the white man. Now they got him out there cooning and bug dancing. He just getting tired. He should come over here to coffee. He don't do nothing but smoke weed all the time, looking stupid now. He got no game. Everybody tired of the game. Hey, all the characters gotta go. You know, at some point you just go, now you better go to the college and do like pump up the football teams. Something. They got that from the people of ancient Kemet. They got what, sir? What did they get from the ancient Kemet? What did they get? They didn't get nothing from Kemet. Kemet got it from Catholics. Kemet got it from Catholic. Catholic created Kemet. The Catholics, white people created Kemet. Jabari. What you know who created Kemet? Karl Marx told us we were from Africa. Final answer. Final answer. A white man committed that. You know who did it? Roosevelt, nigga. That's who. Roosevelt taught your ass. Rockefeller taught your ass from Kemet. You ain't from no damn Kemet. You know how black you would be over there? Ain't got nobody in Kemet look like us. Don't play basketball like us or nothing. Throw him a basketball real quick. Come on, right now. Huh? Bam. They feet don't look the same. The way they style, it don't matter, bro. What day it is. We not from no damn Kemet. Kemet don't exist. Ain't nobody take nothing from Kemet. It's not even in scripture. Y'all ain't even got no scripture in Kemet. Press 1. That African story, Kemet, ain't even real. Y'all don't even know what the words say on the walls of Egypt. Y'all just talking. Y'all see 3 birds and think a nigga got a stutter. Press 1. You see 3 birds and a hawk. Press 1. Lying ass. Press 1. Press 1. They trying to say hawk. Press 1 like we do. Shut up. That's what happens when you place yourself with weak teachers who don't know nothing past Kemet. That's all they know. So if y'all so African and so Kemet and so this one, Egypt, why y'all Greek? If Greeks conquered y'all. Now let me think about this.
Not like this. Not like this.
How you Greek? How you Greek? If you a Greek, press 1. If you a Greek, you can't teach about this. Press 1. Greek Commission, y'all not allowed to talk about this. Greek Commission, get out of here. Press 1. All the Greek Commissions all came from Dr. York and his teachings. Press 1. You know it's true. All of y'all are Dr. York babies. Press 1. And y'all afraid of your own teacher. Press 1. Look, you can't talk about Karl Marx. You was wrong. Press 1. Look at this. Let's read it together. Commission. This week marks the birthday of one of history's worst human beings, Karl Marx. Just because Marx's philosophy will lead directly to the deaths of 100 million human beings over the course of a century. The imprisonment of tens of millions were in gulags and retention camps from Russia to China to Vietnam to Cambodia to North Korea. These are all the people who were Nazis. And you feel me? They all gave themselves cover story. Yeah, look what he did to us too. Press 1. Look at this one. Realizing, however, that embracing communism itself might alienate those who remembered the Berlin Wall, today's Marxists rather instead for identity politics in the pages of the New York Times, blah, blah, blah. Press 1. He wasn't right about economics. His theory of economics is tripe. He wasn't right about history unfolding as a glorious Hegelian progression towards socialist utopia. Yes, he was. He was right about one thing: the dispose of the world will unite to change human nature by changing the system of oppression under which they lived. And that was the white folk at the time living under a certain demographic. But it's just amazing. The more you learn about him, the more bodies you see, the more gulags and camps like Adolf Hitler you run across. You can type in anything. He wrote the Communist Manifesto. And he killed over 100 million people. Okay? Where are those people? Because, as I said, we missing 100 and something million people. We missing half the population at the time or more. And I'm trying to figure out where they went. I'm trying to find out who this captain was. Press 1. I'm trying to find out who the captain of the ship was. And it just may have well been a character within a character. Press 1. Sent by the operatives to overthrow and cause you a national taxing system. Not to the king, not to God, not to the poor. No, back overseas illegally in an off-shell company and printing your money. And we just allowed that. So the real thing is, you not only believe in communism, socialism, or this one, and you in debt bondage because of Marxism and all this other shit. Your spiritual basis is dead. Your spiritual side, your religion, let's call it the religion. Your religion, your spiritual sense is dead. You worship the state. You have no soul. You ain't got no spirit. You worship hand me outs. Please, man, we need help, and the goat blesses you. Press 1. Y'all believe in the goat. The upside down hanged man. Press 1. Peter, the greatest of all time. Saturn worship. Hung girl cold. That's what they worship. Peter. This is all because they stole the diamond. They stole the king. They stole God's kingdom, his land, not the kingdom, but his land, in which is for his people, which was contracted out. And we were never supposed to have no dealings with that tree. But just like scripture say, since you don't care about your birthright, and since you don't, look what you did. Did you sell your birthright for a morsel of meat? You worried about Esau. He said, don't be like Esau. Press 1. You worried about if the white man is Esau. God said, yeah, whatever. Just don't be like Esau, who sold. Press 1. Ain't got nothing to do with what color he was. You gotta y'all just taking the points and trying to force it down people's neck. Misguided and misusing and abusing the word. That's why nobody want to believe nobody. It's hard, G. So much BS out here. There's no growth. It's just, oh shit, ain't no advancement. It's the same words from 1976. Everybody on earth advanced but you and your little group. Press 1. And you believing in 501(c)(3). You got a whole 501(c)(3). How long I've been on the computer? 1 hour and 33 minutes. My plan was a whole hour. Let me see if I can get somebody else to call in. 424-209-9506. That's area code 424-209-9506. Could the captain, press 1, be Mr. Leopold? There's no right and wrong. But could the captain be Mr. Leopold? Now, you might say no, but before you do, you know Kev gonna go get a picture real quick and give you a more, rather than a picture, I'm gonna give it to you closer. Press 1. That can be the ship captain, bro. That can be the ship captain, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It could very well be. It can very well be a little version of the captain. Because I know He playing so many damn roles, it's hard to make sense of it. You see? It's hard to fucking make sense of it. But whether he is or what, that still goes back to Karl Marx. That Leopold question is tough because you're dealing with this guy still. Oh my God! Look at that bottom lip, G. Look, oh, that's now you know who this is, right? Now let me tell you, this is the same guy, but he became president named Benjamin Harris. The 23rd president, Michael Jordan. Oh my gosh. Is that them eyes, y'all? Is that them captain eyes? Let me move Leopold real quick. I'll move Leopold in a minute. Don't worry about the angle, because this angle is facing. I know a little bit about angles and stuff like that. So to me, Leopold looks eerily similar. All right. But let's go to Benjamin Harris and him. You can see this guy bottom lip, the captain lip, a mile away. You see? That's him. If you think that that's him, press 1. If you don't think that's him, press 2. That's on you. Just let me know how you feel. Is that him? And if so, how did the Frenchman become president? The Flying Dutchman. Oh my goodness. How did he become president? You see, we got them locked in so many different ways that if I'm wrong on a character, okay, I'm wrong about Leopold. All right, let's just say I'm not wrong right here. And that's already you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Woodrow Wilson and Pope Pius, you fucked up. And I'm still working. Y'all, because I think I've narrowed it down to the final four. You got me? I've been working. Y'all probably like, what the hell? I've been on. You saw that? You see that nose? You see that crook at the bottom of each of them noses? Right there, different angle. Right there, the captain, different. Oh, them beards right there is just here. Oh my goodness. And then look. They played our brothers. My man said the ears look the same. Hold up. Oh, snap. Busted. Good observation. Good. This is like, wait a minute. So Benjamin Harris became president. Now, I know, oh man, I know white folk like, no way. Oh my goodness. 424-209-9506. The audience says that's him. And his beard grows specifically. You feel me? And his ears protrude specifically. That's why I was looking at King Leopold like, wait a minute. That makes sense. Because if it's King Leopold, then there's your culprit. Yeah, his ears stick out. His bottom lip protrude. His cheeks, these all different time. Maybe 7 years to 10 years apart. Maybe. They tried to shadow out them ears to make his face look real. Somebody said I'm looking at that forehead space. That's why he got that cap on. So let's just say, if it's King Leopold, could that explain the Black Holocaust? The 10 million, 100 million black folk? Would that explain? Remember, he murdered all those people from the Congo. Remember, that's the story. To make Africa, remember? But remember, I told y'all the Congo is here. All these different spies and all this other shit going on. This is wild to even consider, to think about. Okay? To even think about, to ponder this is like, whoa, what if the Nazis became presidents? And that was my approach. Yes. But no matter what I thought about my country, no matter what about nothing, did they become here and become senators and presidents and shit? And sure enough, press one. Sure enough, press one. Roosevelt and all the other ones came about. Well, I'm only here as long as the audience calls in and the information is displayed. Again, I display information and make you think for a lifetime. Press one. So if you listening to it, brother, just know 100 million of your ancestors, 100 million, you were looking for 100 million in boats. I told you the boats. I showed you why you were stacked on top of each other. I told you the boats. Remember the dead bodies? Remember the dead bodies? The furnace? The catacombs of Italy? Why do you think they went to Italy? That's what all this is about. The dry bones. Press one. I'm just doing God's work, G. Just do God's work, bro. I just think that more black men should be willing to do God's work, bro. We do everything else. I think we got an obligation to know what happened to us in this magnitude. Not that we were slaves, but total annihilated. You don't know what you really deserve until you know what really happened to you. You don't know what you're fighting for, because all of your fighting principles come from the people who enslaved you. Press one. Huh? You're busting your hands against the steel wall. That's what they want you to do, like Tupac say. You're not using your head. You had asylums, large mass murders going on. And if this guy became your president or his nephew became, I don't care who his cousin. If we call, look, he got the same bags under his eye, y'all. He got the same creases under his, look, King Leopold got the same, I just charged America with mass now I'm suit and tie. Now I'm Superman. Press one. Now I understand. I have more of a reason. See, now I know what the fight is. They admitted it. It's already there. You just got to see it. Look, he said you can't go forward until you go backwards. Salute at Kev Royalty. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, King. You cannot go forward. Why you think it's called the row? Why you think it's a ship? Why you think we rowing backward so we can see what's in front of us? KevRow. You just keep rowing. Don't even look. I'm the captain. I'm making sure everything is smooth. Left side, press 1. Slow it down, press 1. You don't know. You just heard me. Don't turn around. Press 1 type of nigga. Turn around when the police is behind us. You talking about the police back there. Turn around. This nigga. Oh shit. Burp. Just roll. Press 1. I'm glad you just said that earlier. Shout out to you, the journey ascend. Shout out to you too. Shout out to you as well. It's a true statement. God bless you for that. So they put you in this situation and gave themselves the story of your story. What you think Apocalypse was doing in X-Men? He told him, you better remember what happened to you and use that. Press 1. You better what? Y'all tripping. Y'all wonder how y'all Freemasons and all this. Y'all really just Marxists, that's all. That's all. Workers of the world unite. You have nothing to lose but your chains. Got you fighting for them. They got you fighting for them. Press 1. And got you looking at the king, his businessmen, his church, and all this as capitalists. Press 1 as the people lift you up. He trying to get the people to unify against the king because the king got all your money. And then they come and now look what happened to you because you betrayed the king. Press 1. God put the king. Stop looking at the king's worth because he is ordained. That's what the preachers down there teach. Press 1. And that's what the soldiers fight for. And that's how we eat. And that's why y'all come here to work. So you can give up there to be part of something, to be emancipated and know God and be free. But no, you want all this while being a Satan ground person. You got to know what it's all about. Press 1. But you're a Marxist. You don't care. You're an overthrower of government. Press 1, an antichrist. George Soros creation. Press 1. But we get them to join military humanitarian crisis, and then we exterminate the firstborn. Press 1. When they take shower, we turn gas. They never see each other because it's 300 in the shower. So they take shower, we gas, we take shoes, we throw body on train, ship away. Next, they think they go off to war, but they go off to gas. They go to sleep. Bye-bye. Press 1. We take name and we put name on document. We are them. Now we are king and queen. Press 1. And presidente. Press 1. So, like Tupac say, we living in hell already. Our dumb asses ain't knowing. Everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. I put my soul on it. Press 1. We fighting devil niggas daily. Plus the media be crucifying niggas severely. You feel me? That nigga say, you tell me I ain't got son. My mama a virgin. We got evicted, had to leave the birds back in the ghetto doing wild shit. Looking at the sun don't pay. Criminal minds all the time waiting for judgment day. They say Moses split the Red Sea. Stupid. I'll roll a blunt. And what do you say? And roll them fat when I'm deadly. Babylon beware. We coming for the Pharaoh's kid. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand that type of shit. That's that. You gotta come from the gut. press one. That nigga said niggas in Jerusalem waiting for God, for signs. God coming, she just taking the time, and then laughed at it. What do you say? Y'all playing? I don't know. All I know is your firstborn sons, press one, is being slaughtered, and the men of Israel are afraid to speak. Press one. While Kev Gills is proving things every day, all day, waiting for the men, and we just threw the bronze serpent up there. That'll let you know St. Peter's was getting y'all to worship the snake. Press one. It's what? Worship the serpent. You feel me? They trying to act like these ain't the same person. Well, are these the same person that became president? Y'all stop fucking with me. Press one. Stop it right now. Are those the same people? Stop it. Y'all quit messing around with these people, bro. You tell me. But back to them. You tell me. It's a lot of different actors, it seems, that's going on, that's playing Russian, German, Bulgarian, and then they all of a sudden American. And King George no longer here, but Mickey Mouse got his estate. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. You know, illegal aliens and foreigners are not allowed to own property in this continent. Yet, they all do. Through international fake names and shell companies. Because Abu nothing can't own nothing over here like that. It got to be an American name or an English name. Press one, but we'll get to it. If King Leopold has anything to do with Benjamin Harris, the 23rd president that never gets spoken of, and Benjamin Harris is quite possibly Italian guard or something that's transferring these blacks to Italy, press one, then you got a whole
unknown caller.
You got a whole problem in your name. You got a whole problem. Waterworld, what up, champ?
And Kev, I'm just keep on elaborating. You definitely on point with these Nazis, Russian Nazis, German Nazis. I'm watching back from yesterday's video because of you had the Queen on there and how you showed her how she was Nazi related. So they had a little ceremony. So I'm looking at the Prince Harry's cross because I remember you showed us the cross too. That cross was an iron cross, a nice iron cross get given to him by the Nazis, right? The Germans had that. So I'm looking at it, and then it goes to the Windsor family. Before there was the Windsor, it was called the House of Saxe and Gobert. So Gobert is a town in Germany, and Saxe was a family. So like Prince Edward the Fourth, I believe, he changed their name from
Gober or something like that.
Yeah, Coburg, Coburg, and then the
Coburg, like the radio personality.
Yeah. You know, Coburg, like Pittsburgh,
gotcha.
But Coburg.
Oh, Coburg.
Coburg. Yeah, the House of Saxe and Coburg. And then they got going on, they said that was like the great German Empire. So they changed their names from the House of Saxe and Coburg to Windsor because they didn't want that stigma of German influence, because again, they was connected. They
like changed their clothes because they didn't want the connection. It's kind of like what we see here. These motherfuckers change their clothes and say, "Oh yeah, we not them no more," because those guys we were. I mean, those guys were ruthless. Yeah, we changed.
Ruthless. And then it just shows what you were saying, how they changed, infiltrated, and then they want to be us. But they was like they was doing that to almost every little nation as well too, because they switched it up. Like the Nazis, from what you're saying, infiltrated everything. Even when you just showed the sickle and the hammer, we know that's the Russian. And then they said it was per-Russia or like Persia, but it's almost like they want to say Persia, but they spell like Russia, P-R.
No, it's called Prussia.
Prussia.
Yeah,
Prussia.
It's not
so
Persia.
Like,
it's just Russia with a P. It's just it's just Prussia or some shit like that. That's what it is.
But again, you just showed us the sickle and the hammer from the Nazis' perspective. But in all this time, when they used to show the sickle and the hammer, we used to think it was Russian.
I said communist. You're mixing the two. No. Communists are Russians.
No, they are Russians, but with the video you just showed, the picture you just showed, it shows the hammer and the sickle. The only countries that carry the hammer and the sickle is Russia. But from how, like, what's coming on, what you're investigating and what you're breaking up forth is that, okay, now that's really another Nazi symbolism.
No, what I'm saying is it's not Nazi, it's Russian. It's communist.
It's Russian.
Yeah.
So you okay.
That's your problem right there. That's the problem.
Oh, go ahead.
Nazi,
okay.
Nazi, that's the theater of war. I got blacks in Nazi uniforms.
No, I totally understand. So what's the group like? What's the group behind it then? Is it the Nazis?
Those are communists. Those are communists.
So, or just communists in general. That's what you're saying. So the Nazis is a new name for them.
The Nazi is awesome. Just. I didn't say it was a new name for them. I said those are communists. I don't know why you keep changing what I'm saying into what you want to hear. I don't understand.
No, I don't want to change it because I know how you bringing it, at least from the class perspective, how you bringing it is that these are the Nazis that infiltrated us, not communist infiltrators, not the fascists, not the nationalists. I'm getting it from the class perspective that it's always been Nazis from different forms, from Nazis infiltrating Russia, from Nazis infiltrating Germany, even some words in
These
Africa.
Are all, no. These are Russians.
Well, I'm going to sit my ass back down and take more notes.
Yeah, these are Russians. These are Russians. No, Nazis didn't infiltrate the Russians, and the Russians did this one and that one. Nazi is the cartoon name on television. That's the theater. Thank you, B. Thank you, B from Ohio. He said, damn, listen to her. The Nazi thing that we saw on the TV is Walt Disney like a motherfucker. From cartoons to Charlie Chaplin to the actors and actresses. But what? The real threat. Nigga, that's why my dad used to watch The Hunt for Red October. I knew it, bro. I knew it why they did the Cold War. I know why the Cold War was deep. Nigga, the Cold War is, nigga, it's like, okay, I get it. The Nazis, Hitler, they got all these attributes. Okay, whatever. When it comes to black people, nigga, when it come to, you see that? When it come to us, when it come to black people, let's just say Africans, black people, all of us, brothers, cousins, all of us. Leopold, Italy. Russians, Bolsheviks, press one, Bolsheviks. Not that they infiltrated them. No. These are your American mountain men who came over here as Latter-day Saints with the carriages. That's them. Those Russians, G. Who changed the name boom, 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 over there in Utah. That gave Roosevelt the trust-busting name, but it was really you know who. The Latter-day Saints. Thanks to who? John Smith again. This nigga do everything. Boy, the Smith, that's why the Smithsonian got everything. Press one. That's why the Smithsonian got everything, bro. They just magically receive stuff in the mail. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air.
Yeah. So, you know what they try to do, like Hitler and everything, you know, like...
Sir, what's your name and where you calling from? And let us know what's up.
Okay. You know, like the Holocaust, they make us believe like they killed the white Jews and the, you know, and the cremation in Germany. That was diversion.
Say it again?
You know, like the history, the fake history, they try to feed us, like, the Holocaust, the white Jews that they had in the camps in Germany, that was just like a diversion because these people, like Hitler was a Jew from Poland.
Well,
yeah, if you look,
I don't know if they went through. I don't know their story like that. I know that story fits more of the American Negro, and you're right about there could be a diversion, you know, but I don't know how many of them actually perished in the Holocaust or were actual. But what I'm saying is the major number over here, not that didn't happen or they wasn't a part of any resistance towards the Bolsheviks, because I'm sure at the time leading that, they was putting a lot of niggas on game like, we ain't going back then. Them motherfuckers ruthless. You feel me? So, you know, it's kind of hard to say that in the future that it didn't happen to them, being that a lot of them was here and working for the blacks at the time. So go ahead.
Yeah, but
I'm not a denier of them being in the Holocaust. You feel what I'm saying?
No, but the like the white Jews that was like in a so-called Holocaust, it was just against the protocol of Zion. You know, because they're all Russians. They're all
okay. That's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Breathe. Yeah. Call back in a minute. Thank you. You just confusing it more because your mind is confusing. You moving. I don't think like that. I already said they Russians. You know, if you go to Genesis, I believe 10, somebody said Russians equals Ashkenazi. Press 1. Somebody said, it said right there, the sons of Gomer equals the sons of what? Russians equals Ashkenazi. Okay, so you go to Genesis, I believe it's Genesis. Okay? It says Gomer. Press 1. Now watch this. Pronounce Gomer. It's Greek. Was the eldest son. Wait. Is the eldest son of Japhet, the father of Ashkenaz. That means that Ashkenaz is North African. Europe, Russia. They got a map right here. It has the world known to the Hebrews according to Moshiach account, and they have a whole map here. So you're dealing with like Khazarians, Khazars, things of that nature. It says it right there in the Bible. That's why the Jews, they know that they're Ashkenazim. They just say they Jew, but they're Ashkenazim. So you go to the Bible and say, oh, Ashkenaz, them the sons of Gomer. Oh, y'all, bro. And then you able to know. You know? Press 1. That's what they say. The land north. Listen, bro, I feel you, but you're going to have to call in. You're going to have to tell us about the Ashkenazi. I'm doing as much as I can. You're going to have to talk sometime too, sir. Press 1. You want me to talk about everything but this right here. See? You still ain't called in about this. You want me to talk about that. But I'm really up on this. 100 and something million black people killed by this man. That's what I'm on. You worried about your own particular, but you're not putting no work in, my Muslim brother. You feel me? I'm trying to get to my stolen legacy. You know yours. You feel me? And if you're not going to participate here while I'm thinking about it, press 1. You're nothing more than a distraction. Because I'm here to teach my people how they ended up in the furnace. Press 1. How Woodrow Wilson and Pope Pius is the same person. Now, is Pope Pius and Woodrow Wilson the same person? Press 1 for yes or 2 for no. I'll wait. Now, Pope Pius is the Holocaust man. What you thought? I could never lose. What you thought? And they got it on live, yeah, of course. Press 1 or press 2 if you disagree. See, the people agree. That's dim, bruh. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. That's dim, G. Hey, upper elevator said, Blitz Bad Kev is undefeated. That's him, bro. This is the Holocaust man. The Catholic Church was with them. What you thought? That's Catholic Church. What you think this is? I'm trying to tell you how the Catholic Church ended up with 10 million dead bodies at the bottom of the church. In the belly of the beast. Press 1. And in my calculation, those are America's firstborn. Press 1. Those are the children of the estate. Press 1. Lord have mercy. I guess I ain't no denying this. That's a cold situation we up in now. That's a cold situation right here. This is a cold situation. Because you look at what he did, he was a part of it. He so-called ignored, but he ran the Red Cross. That was a part of the extermination. Can y'all hear me? Press 1. If you can hear me, press 1. They was a part of the extermination. They just hid themselves. Did the Nazis, through Catholicism, become American presidents and SS and senators? And at this time, yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm not just saying America was founded on racism. I'm proving America itself incorporated Washington, D.C., and all foreigners was nothing more than an invasion and a coup of our nation, ran by the nation founded by George Washington, which is a Negro name, because there's no Russians or no Frenchmen with these names, ever. They don't even got names like us. They came over here and convinced you to change yours. Anything to uproot you and separate you from your land and what they owe you. See, that's the kicker. And what these companies and shell companies in this federal system owes you. You're the owner. You're the beneficiary. That's why they need a ticket. That's why they need you incompetent. They need to call you a minority and a minor and a black. And you accept every one of those terms that, and you worried about understanding and overstanding. It don't matter if you're not in no standing. No matter what you overstand and understand when you have no standing. So it's not making sense. Hit that like button and support the real. Don't support the phony. Don't support the phony. How do you niggas care about us? They ain't even know. They can't even care about their own thought process. Who say they a teacher and ain't taught you this? Who said that they know God and ain't showed you the history of it? all of his prophecies is real. Don't just tell me theatrically about some God I can't see. Tell me how he been here, but how has he been with us? How? It's written right here. You got to be able to go there in history. That's how you know you touched by God, because you got to prove it in history to the people how God's been with them, and you can't do it. Too busy calling yourself God. Too busy calling yourself God, and then somebody come along with a little bit more knowledge, squash your stuff. And now the black folk don't. Now they know they don't belong in Africa. But wait till they're not Indian either. There's nothing. That's nothing. Those Indians and those flags are nothing more than military brigades, from Roman 300, from legionnaires to different military brigades and different fucking units protecting different sectors of the nation. So don't get caught up in all of these. This was the Chippewa, this one. That's like waving an American Atlanta Braves flag and say, oh, that was American. Look, bro, that's the sports team. Well, they took the sports team by your national brigades at the KevRow. Press 1. Turned all your mighty men into base runners. At the time, all the baseball players was military men anyway. Press 1. How you think they got such cool flags? Never. Let me stop, because y'all just living and playing around. Let me just stop. Indian. That was the Indian flag. Okay, Cleveland Indian. Okay, this one. It was just the brigade of the warrior unit that was in protection of the homeland. They do the same thing today, from devil dogs to whatever. They got logos with cavemen and some with UFOs. Press what? They got all type of they got all type of stuff. Lord have mercy. We in the building though. You not no royalty. He who is. You not no royalty, because you can't even speak. He who is. So you can't be royalty. Speaking and knowing this has to come from your lips. It has to flow. You can't say you royalty, he who is, because he who is not. That's who you are right now, a typist. Press 1. You're not royalty. You a typist. Show me you royalty. Let me see where your mind at. He who is. Press 1. Mr. Not a part of KevRow, but talking about what we is. He don't even belong at KevRow's X-Men School of Deep Thought. Press what? He just here. So what is it? 424-209-9506. Give me a reason on why you even here. Give me a reason on why you even here, my guy. Tell me what you know, what royalty you is. Tell me what you know in your mind, what you know. All this you taking in, tell me what you know. And don't run, because I'm going to chase you. No, I'm not. I'm up out of here. Coffee and Kush TV, I appreciate y'all. I'll be waiting for the fellas' brains to turn on. But, hey, we did a great job. I did a great time, as always. New knowledge, new wisdom. Support the broadcast. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Yeah.